Deontay Wilder against Joshua, what happens?
Knockout. Wilder knocks him out cold, bad.
Why do you say that?
Because he will.
What round?
Fuck. Well, Wilder likes to take his time.
Perfect for 1 second.
Yeah, that's it. Just that one. Wilder could, you know, Joshua could box for 5 or 6 rounds if he wants, and maybe
box
Wilder
for 11
just
rounds and
chilling,
59
chilling.
seconds.
1
second left.
That one punch knocks him out. Left.
Yeah, well, yeah, I bet Robert Garcia's changed his mind now, but he's basically mugging off Gay J, saying, oh yeah, Wilder would knock him out. He just touched him a bit once and knock him out. So he obviously doesn't have much faith in Gay J's chin, but, you know, why should he anyway? Anyway, this is what he says about Gay J now.
Plus, having a heavyweight champion of the world can't get any better than that. But overall talent, if you're talking about talent, I pick Anthony Joshua. And another thing is that Anthony Joshua also has insane power. Oh my God, he's got great power, more than anybody else, I think. You know, Wilder, I never felt his power, but from what I've seen, you know, he knocking fools out. Wilder is one of those guys too that has that one punch power. But Anthony Joshua also has it. He's very, very strong.
Yeah. Now, a Gay is a power puncher as vicious as Wilder with his punch power. I mean, that's just nonsense. I mean, okay, Wilder was wild or whatever, right? But, you know, he had that one-touch knockout power, yeah, however crude he looked. And now, according to Robert Garcia, he now really rates Gay J, and he's super tough, super puncher. Yeah? Oh, he's like Wilder power. I mean, we've all seen Gay J. He hasn't got Wilder power. He's got decent power, but usually he would land an accumulation of big shots and knock a man out. What would Robert Garcia know anyway? He's never trained anyone above super middleweight. Most of the guys he's trained, yeah, being little manlets in the lower divisions. Yeah, they'll probably have the same punchy power as Sonny Edwarfs, yeah, that muppet. Yeah, and then suddenly, you know, of course, Gay J's power feels unworldly to Robert Garcia, because Robert Garcia, what was he, a featherweight anyway? Yeah, and he was holding pads for other featherweights. I mean, yeah, of course it's going to seem like he has unworldly power. Yeah? He's never trained anyone who's a heavyweight or a cruiserweight or even, I think, a light heavyweight. But certainly the heavyweights are different from everyone because of that power, because there's no weight limit. Yeah? I mean, this whole thing about bringing Robert Garcia in, I mean, what's it going to change? And why would they bring a guy? I mean, I know, you know, what's he going to teach Gay J, you know, in 3 months? If anything, it's going to confuse the man. No, that doesn't take a lot, because Gay J is not the sharpest tool in the box, is he? Yeah, he might be the battiest tool in the box, that's for sure. But he ain't that sharp, you know, the way he memorizes all those like self-help books and repeats them. Yeah, bruv, it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war, innit, fam? Yeah, whatever, man. You're a fool. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why would anybody, yeah, take on a trainer a few months before who'd never trained a heavyweight, yeah, or even a cruiserweight, you know, even a big guy. Now, also the other thing is Robert Garcia's got loads of fighters, you know. He's not going to spend the next 3 months or whatever with Gay J, is he? He's going to have to be fly back and forth. He's got to look after his other fighters as well. He won't be able to exclusively spend the time with Gay J. I mean, why get a US trainer anyway? Yeah, I mean, that seems a lot of travels for Garcia. Yeah, which obviously Gay J is going to have to pay for. Not, you know, it doesn't matter with his money, but still, I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, and if this Angel Fernandez, you know, the guy who apparently is so good on the pads, I think he's been thrown out of every gym he trained in, and he's a 10-0 killer. You know, and there's not a single photo of his amateur fights. He's another one of these fakes, a liar. He's just Gay J's a wingman, boyfriend, side piece, whatever you want to call it, right? But what? Okay, I agree with giving up with McCracken, yeah, in a way. Because sometimes you get a new trainer, it gives you new blood, it gives you new impetus, you see things a bit differently. But McCracken obviously thought that, you know, getting Joby Clayton in and shouting, brilliant boxing, AJ. He's getting beaten up. And Gage didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. Yeah, he should have probably pressed. It's easy to say, but, you know, Gage's lost his... It's a mental thing anyway. Yeah, you've seen it. I've seen him warming up, and I think it was, you know, in Saudi, shadow boxing. And in another video, on one side there's Gage, on one side there's Usyk, you know, split screen ting. And he just looks terrible, Gage. He can't throw a proper shot. He does it like a big bodybuilder that's done about 2 years of boxing, you know, like Richard Towers or someone, you know. I don't know. I don't believe this. Oh, Gage's got clones everywhere and they produce clones. I mean, I'm not sold on that because, like, how do they teach these guys? They can clone them. It's been proven that they can clone people, but to make them grow, well, maybe they need some kind of... to make them grow fast. How do they make them grow really fast? And how do they teach them, you know, all the same things the other person knows? I don't know, man. I don't buy it at this stage. I know they might have the possibility of definitely of cloning people. I mean, they've cloned sheep like 30 years ago. But, you know, I don't know, man. if the clone thing was real, then the current Gage who can't fight and is a coward, you know, I mean, the old Gage, you know, but he seems to have gone backwards, man. He can't throw proper punches anymore, you know. He looks like what people have mocked him for. Now, you always had reservations about him, but you always seem to have a solid, you know, the basics. But even that seems to have left him, yeah. And Usyk's not happy with him, and hopefully he'll bash him up. And Robert Garcia, like most trainers as well as interviews, talk about, oh, it'll be great for me to have a heavyweight champion. It's a great experience for me, you know. You know those egotistical trainers. You know, he looks like just a fat donut, basically. Yeah, yeah. And most people say that most of his fighters are all punch drunk because he doesn't teach them to avoid punches. Well, that's not going to help Gage. You know, I don't know who I'd pick if I was Gage. I'd say he's smoked anyway. Yeah, his ass has been busted out, as he said himself, not just by AKA Skins, but Usyk and Ruiz. Right? You know, I mean, I think they'll try everything. Yeah, to put an advantage in Gage's camp. You know, everything. Obviously, judges, ref. You know, they might even mess around with Usyk's hotels and stuff. I don't know. That's the kind of stuff they used to in the old days. You know, they get Gage the best PEDs, but I just can't see him doing anything different, man. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm looking. Hopefully, Gage will get beaten up. Yeah, come out in the closet. Yeah, or soon afterwards, and become Dazon's Batman ambassador, whatever he's going to be, brand ambassador. I'm sick of the man anyway.